What is up, everybody? Welcome to the video today. In today's video, what I want to talk about is the idea of mind mastery, of striving for mind mastery and avoiding, rejecting mind slavery, and what the two are. And so all this comes from this book that I have been reading for the last few weeks. I've read it before, but now I'm rereading it because it is a very, very insightful, deep book in regards to our mental abilities, our minds, basically. It's called The Mastermind, The Key to Mental Power, Development and Efficiency by Theron O. Dumont. He also goes by William Walker Atkinson. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to look for this. But anyway, the point is that we should seek to have mastery over our minds, seek to continuously develop our minds to higher and higher levels of ability, and we should not settle for what our minds are capable now. We should not settle. We should strive to enhance our faculties, and the human mind is vast in its capabilities. It's pretty amazing that we have such a sophisticated mechanism within us all the time, but very few of us recognize its power and develop the desire to continuously improve it. And so the book basically talks about the importance of, the desire of refusing to be a slave to your mental impulses, to your thoughts, to your impulses, to your emotions, and to seek to gain mastery over them. And the first step in gaining mastery over your mind is to have voluntary attention. Where you place your attention is vital, because where you place your attention and the ability to apply your attention to something or to withdraw it from something is extremely valuable, because you're directing your focus, you're directing your attention to what you desire. And the more control you have over this ability to direct your consciousness into something and hold it there, the more effective you will be at whatever task you do, because you're able to hold your concentration to something until it's completed. And in today's world, it seems like most of us, myself included, are subject to or have developed the habit of having very distracted minds. We're constantly either being distracted from social media, through Instagram, through YouTube. There is this sort of jumping from one thing to another and not having an ability to focus deeply on something for an extended period of time, which is a prerequisite to developing a high skill set and completing tasks that achieve results. It takes a very focused mind to do that thing. So if we wish to be effective in life, we need to work upon the instruments that we use, which are our own minds and our own bodies. So basically that is the one part of the book. And I'm going to sort of do a little sort of synthesis of the book. And the book breaks down sort of what mind is in a way. It breaks down, the senses. It talks about the senses, because our senses is how we perceive reality. It's the way that the senses is what draws in you know, material from the outside world. And the book makes an important point about working upon our perception, training our perception, and training our perception to be more sensitive, highly attuned to the environment, to ourselves. And perception is the sort of first step in becoming masters of our minds, because our minds deal with what we perceive. Our minds work with what we perceive. If we enhance our ability to perceive, it makes us more effective. Another thing is the attention. It talks about what attention is. It talks about concentrated attention. I already went over this. It talks about developing the will, developing intellectual power by developing our attention. And an important quote or, sentence from the book is that genius is nothing but concentrated attention, unwavering attention. That is genius. Genius in most cases is someone's attention placed on something so strongly that they discover so many things about it because their attention is locked onto something until the secrets of that something, the details of that something, the intricacies of that, whatever you're perceiving, comes out because you have the attention fixed on that thing. So attention talks about the mastery of perception, about heightening our perception. It gives detailed instructions and exercises to work on our perception. And I'm going to make future videos for perception exercises, so stay tuned for that. The emotions, feelings, desires, talks about the mastery of reasoning, so talks about the logical process of mind, the reasoning process, and how we can work on improving our reasoning and logical abilities, logical thinking. And this author has another book called The Art of Logical Thinking. It's a very good book. I'll make a video on it in the future and talk about logic and why we should work on logic as well, because logic is a very important sort of ability that we should develop so that we can question things and not believe things blindly, and we can look at things and analyze things, break it down, look for its sort of, look for the truth basically. Logic is a tool to decipher truth from falsehood. So developing our reasoning abilities is another important aspect of our minds. Another thing is our subconscious, learning how to guide our subconscious, learning how to use our subconscious for us. And another component of the book is the mastery of will, which is, for the author, arguably the most important trait to develop is our ability to develop our willpower. Because your will is what initiates the desire, the effort to go and learn, to achieve, to improve. It is the will to improve. It is the will to act. It is the will to succeed that really is what pushes us. So developing our will is an important component of our mental mastery. And those are basically the highlighted important chapters of the book. It's called Mind Master. I highly recommend checking it out. And I'm going to be doing more videos on the future, breaking down these concepts, breaking down these ideas. And this video is basically just a recommendation for us as people, we should strive to master ourselves. We should strive to mastery. Because if we don't do that, then what are we doing? We're just here to not improve, to not better ourselves, to not master our tools that we've been given. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live that way. If we're here, we might as well focus on enhancing ourselves so that whatever we do in life is improved, because that which does everything in our life is us, is our minds. If we focus time on developing this, improving it, everything else improves. It just makes sense. So that is the video today. Stay tuned, everybody. More content is coming soon. And yeah.